Hey guys, I am sitting on my floor and it is Vlogmas day 13, I believe. I could be wrong. Don't be mad at me. Marie, look at this. Hey, can I have some space? Okay. It's Vlogmas day 13. I am... Oh my God. He's not good at this. I thought today would be really fun if I could show you some things that I picked up at this makeup store, the Morphe makeup store, if you're wondering. The Morphe makeup store is located in Burbank, California, Los Angeles area. So if you're ever in the LA area, I totally suggest going and checking out the store. You know, so many different big YouTubers have collaborations with Morphe, or they have like discount codes and things like that. They're constantly talking about their products. And I think it's really cool to actually go into the store. I actually went into the store way before they had this like new beautiful store. I went into the store like a few years ago because I've lived in LA for quite a while now. I knew about the store. Yeah, so now they have a new beautiful like white marbly mirrored like beautiful girly store. It's absolutely gorgeous in Burbank. I feel like they never really had like that many products. I mean, they kind of always had a lot of products just because there's a lot of different brushes, but now there's so many different collections of brushes. And so if you're in the LA area, it's totally worth it to stop by because you can actually like feel the brushes from each collection and compare like one collection to the other and just kind of get a better idea versus looking online. So I went to the store, which was such a fun experience. I picked up some things, not too many things, but I wanted to share with you the things that I did pick up. Yeah, just do like a Morphe store haul because I thought it was pretty cool that I actually got to go into the store. A huge bag of stuff, so I'll show you guys what I got. Also, if you're liking my Vlogmas videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. I have been enjoying making videos every day, and it's been definitely an adventure trying to get them all up, but I would love to have you as a subscriber. Once Vlogmas is over, I will go back to doing more like fashion, makeup, beauty videos, and I'll sprinkle some vlogging in there too. But yeah, this has been really cool just doing more raw type of videos than like the full setup. So yeah, anyway, subscribe below if you're enjoying these videos. Okay, let's get started. I went and got my Morphe receipt too, just so that I could tell you guys the prices of everything. And this was without a discount actually. So I think if you look at some other YouTubers, they all have discount codes, and I believe that you can use the discount code in store as well as online. So if you do go in store, I believe you can just mention the code. I totally forgot when I got there, but yeah, you can definitely mention a code for a percentage off. And if I find a couple of codes, I'll list them down below in the description bar so that you guys can use those. Okay, so Mary's over in the corner. Okay, so it came in a little tote bag like this, so cute. So here's my little bag, and I picked up not too much, but like some things I actually like needed in my collection. So the first thing I wanted to pick up was this brush case. I've heard people talk about this brush case on YouTube and on social media, and I thought it was such a cool concept because it is a square, or a rectangle I should say. And what's cool about it is it opens from the corner like this. It's magnetized. There you go. And then in the inside, it looks like that. I've already used like all of these products because I like got it right before I went out of town and just started like going crazy. But anyway, it opens like this. So it stays in this like box form, which I think is so great for travel because there's all that space in there. It doesn't squish the bristles of your brush. So if you have like more delicate brushes, you know, if you put them like in your makeup bag and they all kind of fly around while you're traveling, then like sometimes the little hairs will come out frayed, but this really keeps them from coming out frayed. And I traveled with this with all my brushes. I put a beauty blender in there and like tweezers and things like that, and everything was safe. So you can't stuff this guy because it is magnetic, so it will not close, but you can fit enough brushes in here to do like a full face. I love that. And that brush case, it looks like the brush case was $7, but that's so cheap. I don't know. I feel like it was a little bit more. I feel like it was like $12, but it says from my receipt, I believe it says 7. Everything's in code on this receipt, by the way. It's like 3 letters for each thing. listed. So next thing I picked up was something else that I've heard a lot about, which is the Morphe continuous setting spray. So I really wanted to try this. I have several setting sprays. I have like the Urban Decay setting spray, and I have like some drugstore ones as well, but they're all like a spritz, so you have to press down to spray it. But this is a continuous mist, so I thought this would be really, really light and really help to like set your makeup and give you a nice fine mist with that little water droplets all over your face. So let me see if I can spray it for you guys. Let's see. See, it just goes on and on. I love that. So it's just a continuous mist, and you can just go over your face like so. So I really, really like this. It smells good too. I don't really know how I would explain it, but it smells really good. Kind of like MAC Fix Plus smells. I love the scent of that. Yes, and the setting spray was $15. All right, next I picked up, I already threw away the casing and I've used this thing to death, but this little guy, their makeup sponge, so sorry he's dirty. This guy, oh my gosh, I don't even know how much it is. They're all in just random letters, so I don't know how much this one was, but it's Morphe prices, so it's under 20 bucks. We know that much. And much cheaper than a beauty blender. So I have been using this sponge a lot, and I'm really, really impressed by it. I love this sponge. I don't think that it will replace my beauty blender. That's still my #1 sponge, but this is a very, very close second. Before this, I was using the Real Technique sponge to blend out my makeup, and I would use that on days when I wasn't doing like the most with my makeup, just because I didn't want, my beauty blenders actually do spoil after a while. They start to kind of disintegrate and break apart, and so I have to buy new ones. So I don't like to use them every day. I just use them like more so when I'm doing a more completed makeup look. I was using the Real Techniques one, and this one is so much better. It's so much squishier than the Real Techniques one, and it just blends out a lot easier. So this is as squishy as the beauty blender, which I love because I love a squishy one. I hate when they're like super stiff. So I love the texture of this sponge, and also I love that it has the little sharp edge right here, because you can really get in and like cut out your contour with this. So I just dip this in baking powder, hence why it's like white right here. I dip it in baking powder and just like cut my contour with the sponge. So I really, really like the shape of this one. You have like the pointed edge for underneath the eyes and getting into small crevices, and then you have this sharp edge right here. The next thing I picked up, I won't talk about too much because there's so many videos about it online, but I wanted to try it myself. I picked out the Jaclyn Hill palette. I wanted to get at least one eyeshadow palette from them. I've gotten some eyeshadows from Morphe before, and they're always amazing quality, and this just goes to show that you don't have to spend $120 or $70 even on an eyeshadow palette to get great eyeshadows, because these are beautiful. And I believe this was oh, this was $38. So for $38, you're able to get so many shadows, 35 shadows. Here is the back. It has the names and the colors, which is the new edition, and inside it looks like this. And I've been using this palette and really, really love it. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing the purple shade over here, and then what else do I have? I have like this coppery shade. They have some really, really beautiful transition shades all in here, and I'm using this, oh, this red, which I really love. This one comes off, honestly, like a reddish purple hue. Even though it looks so red at the pan, it has like this deep purple undertone. And yeah, it's just a great palette. It's really thin too, so if you do want to have a little bit of variety when you travel, you could definitely take this with you. It's a little bit bigger, but it's super thin. And I love any palette that has a classic black, a deep brown, and then some transition shades, and then, you know, a little bit of colors in there, then you're good to go. You don't have to bring like 6 different eyeshadow singles with you or palettes with you when you travel. Like, everything's in here. Every girl needs, you need a black, a dark brown, and then you need, you know, like some transition shades at least. So everything's in here. Love this palette. I think it's totally worth the money, especially for what you spend on other palettes in Sephora. And then lastly, I just picked up some brushes. So I'm gonna share with you guys what brushes I picked up. I wanted to get a big powder brush, so I got the E41. So I got this big powder brush. I thought this would be really good to just dust all over. And I could potentially use this to kind of use for bronzer or like a light contour, because it does have like an angled top like this. So it goes up right here, so you could actually get in there and still use this to just kind of go around your face and bronze your face with. But I just thought this was a really beautiful brush, and I have nothing like it at home. So I had to pick up this one. The most expensive, this one was $23. So for $23, a powder brush, and we all know how expensive like MAC brushes are, or any of those other brands that are at Sephora. Okay, the next brush I picked up is the M439, and this one was $14, my next most expensive brush. This is a very short and dense brush. Here, let me show you guys. So this one I thought would be really good to just place blush on. You could also use this to go in with foundation. And I feel like my powder brushes are what I really needed. I have quite a few like eyeshadow brushes and blending brushes like that. But I wanted to get one that I could definitely use for like foundation. Okay, the next brush I got is the M504. And the M504 was $7. And remember, you guys, these are all prices without the discount. So if I find a discount code, I'll just include it in there. But there's discount codes all over YouTube. Okay, so this brush is just a blending brush that you can use with eyeshadow. And I have several blending brushes, but I really, really liked how pointy the tip was with this one. I feel like I can definitely get in there and get in that crease area and blend without touching like the lid of my eye or anything above that. So I just loved how this one was so tapered that I thought it would make it really easy to get in there and blend out the eyeshadows while still being very precise. Okay, the next brush is Y21, and this one was only $4. So affordable, $4 for this. It's so beautiful too. I really love this gold collection. It's so pretty. Okay, so this brush I just picked up to go in the bottom lash line area. I want to start wearing a little more eyeshadow in the bottom of my lash line, and I thought this would be a great brush to just kind of pack it in there, and then I could use a more fluffy one to just blend it out. But I needed a very dense, short-haired brush like this that I could use to just pack that eyeshadow right underneath my lash line. Okay, the next brush I got is the Y23 brush, and that brush, $4. Again, $4. It's with that gold collection again. Here it is. And this brush is basically just like the other one, except it has an angle. So I figured I could potentially use this for winged liner, or I could go in with an eyeshadow. If I want to use an eyeshadow as a wing liner, then I could use an eyeshadow with this brush. This brush also could be used for your brows as well and do either a pomade or an eyeshadow. This would also be a really great brush for that. Okay, the last brush I got was the M217. And that one, $3. It gets even cheaper, $3. Where are you gonna find a brush for $3 other than, you know, potentially like e.l.f.? NYX, maybe. Anyway, here is the Morphe M217. It is just an angled liner brush. I have a couple of liner brushes from Real Techniques. Their silicone brush, which I really love, but I wanted to try this one with an angle because it would allow me to be a little more precise and not have to move my arm as much. I could kind of like keep it more to the side and go in and draw on the wing. So this one had a really, really pointy, precise tip, and I loved also that it had that angle. So I don't own any angled liner brushes like this, so I'm excited to try this one out and see if it makes doing a wing liner any easier, which we all want. Okay, so that was it for my Morphe haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I went to the store, picked up a couple things, nothing too crazy. And with that said, I got all those things. It cost me $150 for all of those items. And I know that sounds like a little crazy, but if you think about what it would cost to get $100 worth of stuff at Sephora, it's usually for me like 3 to 4 items, and I was able to get 10 items for $150. Is unreal. So yeah, if you definitely want to add some more brushes to your collection for the holiday season, or just in general, then I would definitely check out Morphe. They obviously sell it online, but if you are able to go to the store, definitely check out the store. It's really beautiful. It's so cute. So it's like worth going in there and being able to like feel the brushes and feel which ones you want to buy versus, you know, synthetic, natural hairs, etc. Yeah, I just thought I would share it with you. I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul and are enjoying my videos. And yeah, I'm going to cut it there because I'm trying not to make super long Vlogmas videos. So that will be the end of today's video, and then tomorrow should be pretty fun. I might go downtown shopping in the alley area with my girlfriend tomorrow, so I will definitely bring you guys along, and I'm supposed to be going to a little event as well, so I will bring you guys along for that. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I hope you're having a fabulous December, and yay, we only have a few more days, you guys. It is so exciting. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.